So, Mwashibuke Nibane, how are you, my brothers and sisters? I hope you have woken up well. You know, good health is very important. And I hope God will bless you with what you desire today. Yesterday we had a press briefing. And President Hichilema raised a number of issues. I have been thinking about, a number of issues that he raised in that press conference. And I intend to come back at 20 hours to talk about some of these issues and other related issues, even the issues relating to PF, Avena Munduvire, Avena Malukula. I want to come and talk about that in the evening. But before then, I thought that I should talk to President Hichilema. It is a pity I don't have any other platform to speak to President Hichilema. I don't have. Some of you think, Hichilema is doing this for you. Hichilema, what? I have no connection. Even the people that you think that I talk to, those who surround the president, I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them. There is no one that I speak to who is around President Hichilema. So if I tell this one, he will go and tell the president. I don't have a person that I can say, go and tell the president. No, I don't have. But so this is the only platform I have. And I strongly think that I should say this directly to President Hichilema. Unfortunately, using the the platform that I have. You see, but President Hichilema, this is what I want to tell you now. But President Hichilema, don't let the method that you used to defeat PF and President Hichilema defeat you. I will repeat that statement. Vamdala wa Hichilema, my president, our president. Don't let the method that you used to defeat PF and President Edgar Lungu defeat you. This statement, please mark my words. You see, Hichilema at the moment, you are trying by all means, to be seen as democratic and a good man. Two characteristics from my perspective. You are trying by all means, you want to be democratic. You want, everyone to look at you to say, Hichilema is a democratic president and is a good man. But Hichilema, in our politics, particularly Zambian politics, which is so polarized, it is difficult for one to be perceived in the manner that you want to be perceived. It's very difficult. Very difficult. Because our politics is such that those who are in the opposition, who are many actually, they never see anything positive in the ruling party. Even if they see it, they will never say it. They will keep quiet. Or even if they see it, they will try to turn it around and make it look negative. They will try by all means, something which is very good, but they will try by all means to turn things around, and say, no, have you seen, this is very bad, and yet something is very good. That is the kind of politics that we have. And of course, vice versa. Those who are in the ruling party, most of the times, they don't want to see something positive in the opposition. But I would say there, again, I think that you are trying to be different, because this is where you are trying to show that you are democratic. But I can tell you, our country, with so many people, so many of us desiring to be president, there are so many people on the queue, as you have seen. There are so many people on the queue. All of us want to be president. All of us want to be president. So our preoccupation is not to see anything good in the incumbent, or particularly because now you are the president, in you. They will not see something positive in you. Instead, we are most of these guys, they are preoccupied to see negative and to turn around, to twist whatever you do, whatever you say, to the negative side. So it is very difficult to Hakainde Hichilema in Zambia to be perceived as democratic. It is very difficult for some of these people to appreciate you, that you are doing your level best to move the country forward. And you will not hear them commend you for the positive strides that you are making. You will not hear that. You will not hear that, because most of these people are power hungry. Like you rightly said, there is that entitlement. It shouldn't be him. It should be me. It should be me. It should be me. We feel entitled to be presidents. I don't know where this has come from. Where all of us, we think that, we should be presidents. And that is our preoccupation. That is our preoccupation. Not to see anything positive. So you won't see anything positive coming from these people. But then, you also have to remember that these people, including myself, we have followers. We have followers. And some of these people, they have actually benefited from some of these others. They have benefited. And others are looking forward to benefiting from these people. Oh, if that one is president, I'm going to benefit. If that one is president, I'm going to benefit. If that one is president, I'm going to benefit. And so they are followers as well. They come with the same energy, with the same negativity. Now, these people are not just ordinary people. Some of these people are change leaders. Some of these people are traditional leaders. Some of these people are civil society organizations. Some of these people are leaders from institutions such as LAS. And these people, they are looking at themselves to say, no, I also want to benefit. And if Tayali is president, then I'm going to benefit. It is not about the country. And so they use their organizations, they use their positions to push an agenda to make you look bad. And then even the issue of looking good. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more. What was sold about Hakainde Hichilema is that Hakainde Hichilema is a bad man. When I knew Hakainde Hichilema, the first time I knew Hakainde Hichilema, whoever was talking to me, they said two things. That this man is stronger. And number two, this man is a very bad man. That is how I was introduced to Hakainde Hichilema. And truth be told, I bought into some of these narratives. And I invested so much to speak against President Hakainde Hichilema. Because whoever spoke to me about Hakainde Hichilema, he said, this man is a tonga and abatonga bali shupa. Abatonga tawaba we know. Next, and you move sanoyo. That is what was sold. And they will never stop selling that narrative. They will never stop. They will keep selling this narrative. And they will go to whatever length to sell this narrative. Some of us, we have flown into countries, into different countries, just to go and dig, or just to go and be indoctrinated on how bad Hakainde Hichilema is. Of course, some of these things are done in private and I cannot bring them out here. But I can tell you that some of us have gone into different countries. Some of us have gone and sat in meetings where the subject is just to discuss how bad Hakainde. What I'm saying here, it's not just politics or I'm lying. No, it is not. It is a fact. It is a fact whereby I cannot go into that. Whatever was done in confidence, it was done in confidence. but I can tell you that so and so bought a ticket, sent me to such and such a country, and in such and such a country, I met such and such a person. And the subject was how bad Hakainde Hichilema was. And I was really, pampered, with all these negative narratives about Hakainde Hichilema. In foreign countries, I remember at one point, I even met some two British guys. They flew all the way from Britain, and we met in one country, and we were discussing. These two, they were experts who were put to dig on Hakainde Hichilema and how bad he is and whatever. So the point I'm trying to drive, I'm trying to bring to you Hakainde Hichilema is that these people, they have invested so much to say you are a bad man, to say you are a Tonga, and as a Tonga you are a difficult man. They have done so much investment has been done in this. Now, talking like that, it's like I'm inciting Hakainde Hichilema. I'm not trying to incite Hakainde Hichilema. What I'm just trying to say is that it is difficult for you today to achieve that perception that you want to have, that posture of he is a democratic leader, he is a good man. It is very difficult. Why is it difficult? Because we have so many people that want your position, so many people that have invested to make you look bad, and these people will not stop now. They will not. They will not. They will keep on doing this. And I say that don't let a method that you used to defeat PF and UPN and Edgar Lungu to defeat you. Why? Truth be told, even you, Hakainde Hichilema, you never spoke positive things about those who were in power, particularly PF and Edgar Lungu. Truth be told, you never spoke positive things about PF or Edgar Lungu. And if anything, most of the things that PF did, you turned them around and made them look bad. And at the end of the day, you defeated PF. So, logically speaking, objectively speaking, others are using the same method so that they can bring you down. Sata also used the same method. He used it against Mwanawasa. He used it against Arabi, who he defeated. Sata never spoke anything positive about Arabi. He spoke, everything was so bad, everything was so bad, everything was so bad. And he defeated Arabi in 2011. And you also picked up the same kind of politics. And you ended up being president. Truth be told, objectively speaking. So this time around, I heard what you said. And you were right. You were right that these people are practically intractable. They are intractable. They are not willing to engage. They are not willing, to allow you to work. They don't want. You are right. Me, I agree with you. Because part of this hatred that you are talking about, I have gotten some dosages out of that. I have gotten the dosages because there are some people, no, Hakainde Hichilema has not healed. Hakainde Hichilema. I'm a witness. I cannot mention the sinners and the details of it, but I can tell you, and some of you, even as I'm talking, you are even scared to say, he might mention my name. But no, don't worry, I will not mention your names. But you know how much you have invested in trying to, indoctrinate some of us to hate this man. You have been trying to indoctrinate to hate this man. And some of us, we have now realized that you are also not good people. My exile has actually helped me to see some of you. It has made me, because my exile, especially the death of Edgar Lungu, has clearly shown me that you guys, you were after using me. It's like you pushed me in a position whereby I was vulnerable, and you wanted me to totally depend on you so that I can be fully controlled by you. Yeah, because, he's in exile. And since he's in exile, he needs our support. He needs our money. If he doesn't have our money, then he's going to suffer. Then, that is what you are thinking. But I realize that, and I'm not a person that you can contain in that man. I have a conscience. I have a conscience. You are asking, but why are you talking about Hakainde? Why are you supporting Hakainde Hichilema? Why are you supporting Hakainde Hichilema? Let's look at where it all started. Look at where it all started. It started by you trying to accuse Hakainde Hichilema to say he is the one who has killed Edgar Chagwa. That is our departure. That is our departure. That is where I flipped. That is where I flipped. I didn't flip because of whatever. I flipped because you wanted to put this on Hakainde Hichilema. And I said, no, the man is innocent. We know how sick this man has been. We have the history of how this man has deteriorated health-wise. We know. How can you today and say, no, let's put it on Hakainde Hichilema, start running a narrative to say Hakainde Hichilema, Hakainde Hichilema. That is where we differed. That is where we differed. The Hakainde Hichilema was not there. And what is that? It is the same hatred. Trying ukubiko mlandupa muntu uakaele. So that this man can look so bad. That is what you wanted. But as much as I've got so many sins, I will end up change, man. And I've got a conscience. There are things that I will do, but there are certain lines that I will not cross. Just like I'm telling you that some of you are scared even right now that he might mention my name. He might mention. I can tell you, whatever we discuss in confidence, I never cross that. I will never disclose what was discussed in confidence. I will never. Now, so be comfortable, be at ease. I will not mention your name. But similarly, I will also not go to an extent of accusing an innocent man that he has killed another person when he hasn't. That I will not do. That I will not do. I've got my lines. I've got my line. So yes, I've said a lot of things about Hakainde Hichilema. Some of these things I was told by others and whatever. But where we differed is when you said we should put the death of Edgar Lungu on Hakainde Hichilema. I refused that. And now that made me, it's like it opened my eyes to say, ababantu kanshe for baba. You see, it opened my eyes. It opened my eyes to see, ababantu babi mitima. Ababantu babi mitima. And even whatever I'm saying now, seemingly speaking for Hakainde Hichilema, it is not because Hakainde Hichilema has given me anything. No. It is because I've realized that you are also not good. That's why I'm saying that the death of Edgar Lungu opened my eyes. But the issue is, President Hakainde Hichilema, you should not think that these people, they will praise you. No. They will never praise you. They will never praise you. They will never appreciate your democratic approach to some of these issues. They will not. These people, they will never back down to dent your name. These people will continue peddling malicious propaganda against you. They will continue. They will continue. So, if you are going to be preoccupied by these people to say, these people, let me try to be democratic, let me try to be a good man, I'm telling you, you end up being defeated. You end up being defeated because you won't do anything. You won't do anything. they will sabotage you. You have got a vision, you have got where you want to take Zambia. And from my perspective, you are doing well. And I'm not saying this, out of my emotions. No. I am looking at the indicators. Today I will even share, there is one video that I got from the CEO of F&B. I will share. In other words, what I'm trying to say is that there are indicators which are showing that Zambia is on the right track. Zambia is on the right track. So you have got that vision. But in you trying to be good, trying to show that, no, I'm democratic, you'll be sabotaged. And at the end of the day, you will fail. And that is how you lose power. In trying so hard to say, no, let me show that I'm a good man, at the end of the day, you will just be weary. They will just wear you down. They'll wear you down, and at the end of the day, you will fail to perform. And you will lose your presidency. You will lose your direction.